I am Melody Higgins. I'm 46 years old. I live in Modesto. I teach 8th grade math in Oakdale. I'm a mother of 2 awesome teenage kids. And in my spare time, I coach cheer, I tutor math, and I work out all the time. So most of my life, I had been very fit. I have been a cheerleader and dancer since I was 3. And I've been in and out of the gym and never really had too many issues staying in shape until I had kids. And I had kids a little later than many of my peers, so I was 30 and 31 when the kids were born. And it just absolutely changed my whole physique. When I had my daughter, my second child, my final child, I was 212 pounds when I came home from the hospital. And I lost that weight 1 pound at a time. It didn't fall off the way all my friends thought that it would. And so that was shocking to me. I didn't know what to do with that. I tried all kinds of different things. Went to Weight Watchers, and that worked 20 pounds at a time. And then I'd plateau. I tried all kinds of home workouts. Tyvo was popular back then, and I thought for sure I'd look like the woman on the commercial, and that was not the case. And so finally I decided to, in my 40s, I decided to make a change. And when I was 42, I found boot camp and found a Groupon and was super intimidated and super afraid that I would not succeed. But I went anyway and didn't know anybody. And the best thing about it was that on my first day, I met a couple of ladies that were super supportive and a little older than me and made me feel a little more comfortable, like, okay, I can do this, they can do this, I can do this. And I saw them every day, and they welcomed me in and made me feel somewhat accountable for showing up again. And from that point forward, I just continued to make friends, I continued to get stronger, and just really enjoyed it and realized that it wasn't something I needed to be intimidated about at all. I faced other challenges while I've been here at boot camp. I was recently divorced, and it was a very traumatic time for me, and the people here held me up. I couldn't eat. I spent weeks and months without really eating, and my trainers would call me and say, come in, we'll help you. And my trainers and my friends held me up through what was probably one of the most challenging things I had ever gone through. So this place has been good for me for so many reasons, and supportive to me for so many reasons, that I can't think of a better place to spend my time. And now my trainers have encouraged and convinced me to try my hand at a fitness competition. So I will be humiliating myself on stage in a bikini at this age, but I can, and they've convinced me that I can. And so now I get to be a part of something that I never thought I would do. Talk about a bucket list item. And I can't wait to see what control I really have over my body. One of the things that I'm really loving from this new fitness challenge is the impact it's had on my daughter. So she's 15, just about 16. She's eating the food I'm eating. She's in fantastic shape. She's young and beautiful, but she's inspired. And I know that this is something that will carry on to her adult life. And should she face some of the same challenges I have, she's going to have this time in her life to look back on as a model for what she needs to do. And I'm so proud to be able to influence my kids that way. My son is super proud of me. I know that they talk fondly about me to their friends, which is kind of a cool thing, to be that cool mom. So yeah, I think that it's just another testimony to how this impacts not just your own life, but the people around you. So I teach 8th grade. It is a challenging group of kids to teach, but I love it. People think I'm crazy for picking middle school, but they're just young enough to be impressionable, and they're just old enough to be cool. And so the first couple weeks of school are always really fun while my students get to know me, because it's summer and I tend to not wear sleeves, and so when I teach, it's pretty obvious that I work out, and so I get lots of giggles from the boys because my biceps are bigger than theirs, and my feeling is, hey, if they're gonna watch me and learn something because they're interested in maybe what I have to say, awesome. So I think one of the best things about Fit Body is the technical expertise of the staff and coaches, how supportive they are, how family-oriented they are. I mean, we are a family here. I found that when I was new, I was welcomed with open arms and taught proper form, and they were very patient with me. And now that I'm considered one of the more advanced people, they are challenging me every single day. There's no such thing as routine and monotony. People always ask, you know, oh, doesn't this get boring? And by now it's easy. And no, it's not, because the coaches continue to challenge you. So if you are considering doing something like this, I have to tell you to stop considering and just do it. It's time to make yourself a priority. There is so much benefit, not only to you personally, mentally and physically, but also to all the people around you. You will quickly see that your friends and family will ask, what's different, what's changed, what are you doing? So I would encourage you to just jump in, just take the challenge and do it. You won't regret it.